Hello, year one, and welcome to Wednesday's RE lesson. Now, I know we would usually have RE on a Thursday, but we've made the switch this week, and it will be switched going forward after half term as well with PSHE. And the reason we've done that is so that the lovely Miss Skembry, she can give you her feedback on her lesson, PSHE. It makes sense. Okay, so today we are doing RE. But please don't panic, you will still do PSHE. It will just be tomorrow instead of RE. So it's Wednesday and we're going to be carrying on and we're just going to finish off our unit on special places. So today we're going to be rethinking over what we have learned. And we've learned a lot. We've looked into kind of three major religions: Christianity, Islam, and we've also looked into Buddhism. And I've got a very special challenge for you today. You get to choose. You are going to design your own special place, or you're going to think of your own special pilgrimage journey. Remember that pilgrimage journey is a kind of religious special journey that's special to you. Okay, so let's just revisit those three religions that we have looked at. Remember, there are lots more religions to learn about, and you will learn about religions as you get older through the school. But we have just looked at Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. So Christianity. And remember, a pilgrimage is a special journey. So Christians, they follow the religion Christianity, and they like to visit special places where Jesus would have been if he was alive. It makes them feel a little bit closer to God. Okay, and some of these places are far, far away. So we're going to look at Jerusalem, we're going to look at Nazareth, and we're going to look at Bethlehem, just to recap our lovely learning. So we looked into Jerusalem, and we said that it was very, very holy, and that Jesus spent a week in Jerusalem before he died. And it's special because they believe, Christians believe, that that is the place where Jesus was resurrected. That tricky, tricky word. He was brought back to life. Okay, and that's kind of linked to the Easter story. Now, Christians may go on a pilgrimage to visit the same places that Jesus would have visited while he was there. So think of that pilgrimage as that special, special journey. You might design a special journey that is special to you. It might be some special holidays that you've been on. It might be some special places. It might be places that you really want to go, that you've never been to before, countries you've never visited. You're going to design a special, special journey. Or you might design a special building, a special place to worship. So look at some of these special places. Take some inspiration. Okay, these lovely buildings with crosses on, lovely dome shapes. There's Bethlehem as well, that's special to Christians because they believe that is where Jesus was born. And remember, we talked about this being the nativity, okay, in our nativity story. And there's a place there called Manger Square because Jesus was born in a manger. Then we looked into Nazareth and we said there was a special place where they believed that Jesus lived when he was a child. And it's also where Angel Gabriel visited Mary and she told her that she was going to have a baby. She was going to give birth to the Son of God. And remember, they like to do a special walk between Nazareth and Bethlehem because that's the walk that Mary and Joseph would have made before Jesus was born. Moving on to Islam now, just recapping our lovely learning, and we've got the Hajj, which is a special pilgrimage that Muslims go on. So Christians go to special places, Muslims also have their own special places. The Hajj is a pilgrimage to a city called Mecca in Saudi Arabia. Remember, some of these places are really far away. So when you are designing your special place or when you are designing your pilgrimage today, they can be in places far, far away. And this is quite a nice activity today because we can't go anywhere at the moment. So it's actually quite nice to think about some places that you'd love to go when all of our lovely restrictions are lifted. So we looked into Mecca, which was this special kind of cube, okay, the Kaaba, okay, and these beautiful buildings. And there were thousands of people praying there and worshipping there, and they have to walk around it, don't they? And then we looked into Medina, which is one of the biggest kind of worshipping centers in the world. It's the largest mosque in the world as well, which is absolutely ginormous. Look at the size of it. So maybe if you're choosing to design a special place, you might design a humongous special place of worship. Moving on to our final religion that we looked at, we've looked into Buddhism. Okay, and remember that pilgrimages are very important to Buddhists. They believe if the journey is long and difficult, it proves your devotion, your commitment, your dedication, and loyalty to the religion. They also believe that walking is like meditation. And I'd agree with that. When I've gone to Wales and I've gone hiking, or when I've gone up to Scotland and I've done a bit of hiking, it's really, really therapeutic. It's very, very nice. It's good for your brain. And that's really important at the moment, isn't it? Thinking of our mental health and well-being. So do check out our mental health and well-being channel as well. And make sure that you are getting outside and getting lots of exercise and going for walks with your lovely family, because it is like a form of meditation for a Buddhist. They can clear their head. You feel a lot better. And we looked into the kind of special places like Lumbini, Bodh Gaya, the Sarnath, and Kushinagar. Okay, and look at these beautiful buildings. Beautiful kind of temples. They have kind of statues. So if you're designing a special place today, you might design a statue or a temple. That would be fantastic. Look at these lovely temples. So Buddhists have lots of sacred temples and statues to visit all around the world. And you can see some of the examples there. You might design a statue and a temple, a lovely place of worship. So, like I said to you today, you have a lovely, lovely choice of activities. Number one, you can design your own special place. You may take inspiration from some of the holy special places we've looked at. So just on a piece of paper, you can just draw this special place. You can label it. You might link it to the different religions we've looked at. You might have a cross for Christianity. You might have a Buddha for Buddhism. You might have Mecca or the Kaaba for Islam. Okay, you might try and combine all three religions, or you might make a special place that is special to you. It might have the inspiration of some of the buildings, the beautiful shapes, beautiful colors, the beautiful patterns, but it can be special to you. If you don't want to design your own special place, what you can do is you can design your own pilgrimage route. And this sounds very, very fun. You've got to think carefully about the places around the world that you would visit and why. So you might want to go to Scotland because you have never been, you want to try some of the lovely food, and you want to look at the beautiful scenery. You may have a special place because of family memories that you'd like to revisit. So think of your pilgrimage, your special journey that you would like to take. It can be to anywhere in the world, and you can stop off anywhere. You might like to get a map and draw some lines where you're going to travel. You might like to create a poster about your pilgrimage route. This is an open-ended task, so you can present this however you like. You might use your computing skills that we've learned on Monday, and you might make a kind of PowerPoint presentation about your special place or about your pilgrimage route. You might decide to make a poster and draw it yourself. However you decide to present it, you can turn it in on Teams or email it in. But please remember, if you are emailing, we will not be replying as normal. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy this lovely open-ended task, and I can't wait to see what you guys create.